In this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can use artificial intelligence to help you manifest your dream life. I typically don't use artificial intelligence for manifestation. I've never really thought to do it. And so when I saw this trend, I was so curious on if it would work, how it would work, and how good it would actually be. And upon doing it, it honestly brought me to tears. I'm not going to lie, like happy tears. Like it was so creative in adding to my dream life and bringing it to life. And I think it's honestly such a great tool that everyone should use. And ChatGPT is an AI tool that is free for everybody. And so honestly, I think everyone should know about this because it can bring you that much closer to actually living your dream life. Hi guys, I'm Soma Chhaya. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I post everything to do with manifestation, mindset, advice, and a little bit of magic. If you are returning to my channel, I'm so happy to have you back. You are going to love this video. So let's get into it. So what this method essentially is, it's very alike to scripting. In manifestation, there is something called scripting where you write as your future self and you write about your dream life in present tense. And it's meant to help you visualize, and it's meant to help you tap into the emotions and the vibrational frequency of that future life, of that dream life, to help bring it closer, to help you manifest it faster. And AI takes it one step further. It essentially does the scripting, the writing for you. And so all you have to do is tell it exactly what you want your dream life to be. And it creates this amazing story of a day in the life of your future self. And it feels so real. It's like reading the best bedtime story or the best novel ever because it's specific to you, what you want, and it just adds these little details that make it feel so real and so special. What I like most about this method is the fact that you're not the person who's scripting it, you're not the person who's writing it. When you're reading it, it almost feels like it's happening to you. Kind of like when you're reading a book. When you're reading a book, you can feel as if you're in the story like a movie. You see it unfolding in your mind, you see the scenes playing out in your head. You don't feel as present when you're writing a story because you have to think critically about, does this make sense? Should this come next? What am I gonna say next? And so it can kind of take you out of the present moment when you're writing by yourself about your future life. So when you're scripting, it's sometimes harder to visualize. It's easier when you read it back. With AI writing it for you, you have the ability to be fully present. You can just focus on what you're reading and allow yourself to just be encapsulated in the present moment and just fully take it in. So that's one thing I really like about this process as opposed to actual scripting. And so when you can visualize better, and when you're reading the story that's been given to you, you're able to visualize better. Visualizing is powerful because it helps you tap into your emotions. So the reason why this process is so magical and it's so powerful is because it allows you to focus solely on the visualization, focus solely on your feelings, and your feelings are what help you manifest. Your feelings and your emotions and your vibration is what helps you manifest. So by AI taking care of the storytelling, all you have to focus on is the manifesting, which makes it so much more powerful and easy for you as the manifester. It was going to be a little bit different. I'm actually going to share my computer screen with you. I have my computer and everything right here, so you can see step by step what I'm actually doing, and you can copy it for yourselves. I just thought it'd be easier for me to actually show you on the computer what I'm doing versus me telling you, so you can, I don't know, I'm a visual learner, so I live above a train. So I thought it would just be easier for you to actually see what I'm doing. If you're a visual learner as well, you can follow me step by step. Let's get into it. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to open up Google Docs or some kind of Word document, and you're going to put the following headers on there. You are going to put health, wealth, love, career, family, home, and other. Okay, you're going to put these headings on there. In each of these headings, I want you to write at least like 5 to 7 bullet points of things that you want to manifest in that category. And the key here is to really think beyond what it is that you want and think deep and detailed about what you truly want. What I mean by that is like, don't just write something generic like, I want to have money or I want to have X amount of dollars. Write in detail about what you would do with that money once you have it, what you would do with those dollars. Would it be trips? Would it be buying presents for your family? Would it be buying a new wardrobe for yourself, a new car, a home, donating? What would you do with that money? And explain that. If you want to manifest love or a relationship, don't just write that you want to be in a relationship. Like, that's a great starting point. But notice how in this category, I get super detailed on what kind of relationship I want, how I want this person to treat me. I want them to put me first, and I do the same for them. I want to be each other's family. I wrote a little bit of what their physical qualities would look like. That's not necessary, but you can if you want to. I wrote some of their values that they share with me. They care about human rights, animal rights. They're loving and kind. They treat me like a princess with care and kindness. So you want to get into the details of what it is that you want, not just a blanket statement of what you want. That is key with this process. And if there's some areas where you can't picture the details, that's totally fine. Like, for example, when it comes to home, I don't know what city I want to live in. I don't know, like, I'm still finding my perfect city or finding a city that I love. And so here I just wrote, I found a city that aligns with my values, a city that feels like home. I don't know what that city is yet, so I left that open. But then I definitely went into detail about what my house looks like, about how there's brick interior. I have a big bed with a fluffy white comforter and big fluffy pillows. I always have friends over and I have a fireplace. So there are some details I know about what I want my home to look like. But if there's areas that I'm unsure of or I'm open to, I leave it like that. And under other, this is maybe about like any world views that you have or world change that you want, like world peace, to end world hunger, all that kind of stuff. You can put that in the other category. I will also give you another tip here as you're writing this list. Try to focus on what you do want versus what you don't want, okay? What I mean by this is here, let's say in this first one, I wrote, my neck and back are strong and relaxed. They are super healthy. That's a positive statement because I'm writing what I do want versus saying I don't want back pain. Like, I suffer from really severe back pain after a car accident I was in a few years ago. Like, my back pain is so bad, it's hard for me to like wear purses on my shoulder, or like my bra straps will hurt my shoulder. And instead of writing, I don't want back pain, or my back pain has gone away, I'm not focusing on what I don't want. I'm trying to focus on what I do want, which is a strong and healthy back, a relaxed, healthy back. So make sure you're writing your desires as what you want versus what you don't want. So if you're, let's say, in debt and you want to be debt-free, don't write that you want to be debt-free. Write that you want to be financially free or financially independent, or you want to have an abundance of wealth, or how much money do you want? So make sure you focus on what you do want versus focusing on what you don't want. It's really important because our brains will focus on the negatives naturally. If someone said, what do you want to change about your life? I would immediately think about the things that I don't want versus the things that I do want, because that's just how the human mind works. We're programmed for our thoughts to be 80% negative. And that's not a bad thing. That's just human nature. That's a defense mechanism meant for survival. So it's not a bad thing, but you just want to be aware of the fact that your mind will go towards the negatives. Just make sure you reframe it as a positive of what you do want to attract. Because remember, whatever you say you want to attract ends up coming to you. So if you focus on saying, I want to be debt-free, what your mind hears, what the universe hears is debt. And that's what you might end up manifesting for yourself. Your words are magic. Your thoughts are magic, right? That's how we manifest, with our words, our thoughts, our feelings. And so you want to make sure that you're writing things in a positive way instead of a negative way. Cool. So that's one thing. The next thing I would do while you're writing all of this stuff down is make sure it's all in present tense. This part is so important. Don't write I will have, write I do have, because we want this to be a day in the life of future you. And we want it to feel as real as possible. So if it feels like something that's yet to happen, it'll still feel far away. We want all of this to be in present tense to make us feel like it's already happening for us. When it's in present tense, it makes it so much more emotional, like it gets us so much more emotionally involved. So you can see all of my stuff is in present tense. All of my loved ones are healthy. I eat healthy. My fridge is stocked with green juices. I am a millionaire. Also, notice what I wrote about being a millionaire. I didn't just stop and write that I'm a millionaire. I wrote what I'm going to do with those millions of dollars. I'm going to purchase a home for myself. I'm going to do more creative things like make music. I'm going to allow my money to help more people. I'm going to donate to wherever I want to donate to. And so be specific on where that money is going to go, because if we don't have a purpose for what we want and we don't see the value in it and we don't understand the why behind it, it's just going to make it less, we're going to be less emotionally involved. And so at the end of the day, it's always about your emotions. You want to make sure that there's a strong purpose behind it and you really dig into why you want these things and how it will make you feel. Okay, so once you're done all of this, you are going to go and open ChatGPT. So ChatGPT looks like this. If you don't know what ChatGPT is, it's a free AI software that's available to everyone, and it's just at chatgpt.com. I do pay for the 4.0 version. I think it's like $10 a month. However, they have a 3.0 version, which is completely free, and it'll do the same thing. So you don't really need to upgrade or anything for this, but just thought I'd put that out there. Okay, so now what you're going to write here is you are going to write this sentence in the message area. Tell me a story of the day in the life of my future self based off this description. Put a colon there, couple of spaces, and then you're going to go back to your document and copy and paste your bullet points into this chat. And we hit enter. Oh my God. It's already giving me chills. Stop. The sun rises over the horizon, casting a warm glow through the large vintage windows of my home. I stretch awake in my big bed, cocooned in the softness of a white, fluffy comforter surrounded by pillows. My neck and back feel strong and relaxed as I sit up, relishing the peaceful start of the day. Oh my God, this is amazing. Lucky, my black golden doodle, wags his tail and jumps out of bed to greet me with a ball of boundless joyful energy. So then what you want to do once you get your response, you're going to read through the whole thing. I would suggest reading it out loud if you can, because saying words out loud have a bigger impact than saying words in your head. If I read this in my head, my eyes are just going to skim through the whole thing and I might not actually digest the power of those words. And it won't emotionally affect me. Again, it's about the emotions, right? So if I want this to emotionally affect me, I'm going to speak it out loud, nice and slowly. You know, maybe go make yourself a cup of tea and cozy up and read this story. Really allow yourself to be present, read the story, envision yourself there. And if there's anything that doesn't align for you or isn't detailed enough, or you come up with more ideas, just go back to your document, add it in, and then ask it to redo it. That's the beauty of this. You can keep asking it to refine it and make it better. Once you get to a place where the story is like perfect, you can print it out or screenshot it and save it for yourself. I would recommend reading this before bed as like a story time to yourself, because our subconscious mind is what's responsible for manifesting our lives. Our subconscious mind is our channel to the universe. The universe is in our subconscious mind. And if you want to access your subconscious mind, the best time to do it is right before sleep or right after sleep. Considering this is almost like a bedtime story, I would print this out. I would keep it by my bedside and just read it before bed as like a reminder of my purpose in this world, what it is that I'm striving for, and to just put a smile on my face, to make me feel those positive emotions, to make me feel grateful for the future. The more we tap into the future, the emotions of the future, the closer we bring it to our present reality, the faster we manifest it. Because if I am energetically and emotionally aligned with what my future self has or my dream self has, if my energy aligns with it, it's only a matter of time before that actually manifests into my life, right? And so if you want to manifest fast, if you want to change your life fast, if you want to bring this dream life into your present reality, feel those emotions. Feel the happiness, the joy, the gratitude, because that means you are energetically aligning yourself with that reality, and it's only a matter of time before it happens. So I would read this every night before bed. Let yourself get excited, let yourself get into the moment, and it being the last thing you see and read before bed, the last thing you feel, it is going to soak into your subconscious mind so fast. It's going to be chef's kiss. It's going to work amazingly. If you want to take this one step further, I have something fun that you can do. You can add in an extra prompt. Let me bring it down here. So you can take this one step further and you can write this following prompt. Create a daily schedule for me that will allow me to achieve this life. So if you want this to be broken down into little nuggets for you to be able to take action on a daily basis, you can also do that. This isn't necessary, but sometimes it's nice to just start physically embodying and living that dream life already, even if it's just small steps. So let's see what it says. Oh, I love this. It's like a total breakdown of my day. Okay, so I wake up, I do a meditation, I do a stretch, I enjoy nutritious green juices. Ooh. Obviously I would tailor this to my actual schedule to make sure it's doable, but this is like a great starting point. You can take what you like, leave what you don't, or take what's doable and leave what's not. And it can just help you feel one step closer to that dream reality. Now, I know I kind of already went over this, but I really just want to reiterate, the point of this exercise is to visualize. You want to visualize your future life. Visualization is so powerful in manifestation because it triggers our emotions. It triggers gratitude, happiness, bliss, and it connects us to the universe. It elevates our vibration and allows us to manifest amazing things. And so you want to visualize this. Even if it means you read one sentence and you close your eyes and you imagine it happen. Okay, I'm going to read the next sentence. I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to really see it happening. I'm going to feel it. And then I'm going to go for the next sentence. Do not rush this process. Take your sweet time, relish in it. This time is for you. This is like you time. This is self-care. And so relish in it. Allow yourself to soak in this process and to really just feel all the emotions. All right, that is the process. If you are going to be one of the people who's going to try this, I want you to comment the secret emoji down below so I know that you are one of the people who made it to the end of this video and you're actually going to take action and you're actually going to try this method. I will hype you up. And I also want you to let me know how it goes. Like once you go and try this, please do come back and tell me like, this was such a transformative experience for me. This was such a magical experience for me. Like I was brought to tears when I did this the first time because it was just like, oh, it was so beautiful. And so I'd love to hear how your experience goes and I would love for you to come back. Let me know. I want to be part of this process with you. And so yeah, make sure you come back and let me know how it goes. If you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up so I know that you like content like this. I can make more tutorials, more methods, and if you did like this video, you should honestly subscribe to my channel because my videos on my channel are all like this. They're all about different manifestation methods, mindset tips and tricks, as well as even like hypnosis and things to help reprogram your subconscious mind. You're gonna love it over on my channel. Turn on the bell notification as well so you don't miss when I upload. I upload pretty frequently, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah.